Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It To You Straight Live. We are live, my beautiful people. I gotta adjust this quickly. This happy Friday. It is February 13th. Awake, alive, and truly blessed. I am grateful for another day. How about you? Welcome to the live. Happy birthday to all Aquariuses. It is Venusian Friday. Love, romance, honesty, and affection. Happy birthday, Aquariuses. May you live feel bliss, joy, beauty, happiness all around you. We have the Mystic Love Oracles. It is in your best interest for your physical, emotional, mental health, your values, becoming a healthier, happier you, commitment to your personal growth, and how you're taking care of your physical needs. Do you eat well? Do you sleep well? Do you forgive yourself? So how to rewire your inner monologue and double your income, your love, and have you forgive. All right? Anyway, we have the Mystic Love Oracles. Let's tap into the great power for the divine spirit of all there is. This is a quick live. I'm going to start doing singles. So if there's any singles here and you try to, or you on your journey, trying to repair, heal, so you no longer be disappointed and walk around with your head down, trying to figure out about love. If you're on your journey, emotional healing, or you're trying to recover one step at a time, don't hold on to bitterness. What have you learned? What are you reflecting on? And anything that has caused you pain, moving past disappointment is what it's all about. You are loved. Have you have that whole inner growth, or are you avoiding, denying, and defensive, offensive, offense, defense? Are you in between those two? Let your light shine. Believe in yourself. By you believing in yourself, the only person that you can really trust and depend on is you. And taking ownership, accountability, responsibility for your energy. Let's go ahead. All 12 zodiac signs. Let's see here, the Mystic Love Oracles. What it has to say to you today. Let's see here. Good morning. We have 3 people here. 9. Good morning. Happy Friday. We got What's the Tea and the Mystic Love for all 12 zodiac signs. Let's move on with the Mystic Love Oracles. All right. Let's see what pops out for you with the stars speak and the cards tell us straight. Let's uncover some truth. Cosmic clarity straight to you. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It To You Straight live from the East Coast. Alice Yonkers 6560. Hi. Good morning. Let's set that frequency. How does it feel when you align with truth? And that is going to clear your karma. So speak your truth. Stop holding, stop avoiding, stop denying. Everything that you're running away from is in your head. It's in your mind. Your mind is your employee. How to align yourself with the higher frequencies and the wisdom of the stars, the rhythms of the universe. Connected, yes, you are having purpose, whether you're in a relationship or not. But I'm going to start doing, for the rest of the month here, a lot of singles. Yeah, so we're going to uncover some truths. One more Aquarius through Pisces. Pisces, we have Venus in the 12th house, the house of endings, job searching. Hey, Stevenson. Job searching. What kind of job are you searching for? Go ahead and ask your question. Am I going to get this job? How long is it going to take? What is activating in me right now? Let's go ahead, 12. Hey, Divina 6841. Welcome, welcome. All right, a spiritual approach to love where the planet of affection is considered exalted in Pisces, the most elevated expression. This favors unconditional love, profound empathy, and artistic imaginative and soul-centered connections, making it a time for dreamy romance, okay? To be risen. Can I ask a question? Go ahead, Divina. One more Aquarius through Pisces. She felt exalted after accomplishing her goal, and he felt uplifted and expanded at the most spiritual high of excellence. This is what the energy in the 12th house, the house of endings. So if you're ending it, you're ending it. And then if you are trying to make it new, trying to, right? This ends to Pisces on February 10th, just 3 days ago. Into that realm. Into the sign. That's the way the sign is basically how the house is how you live it. And the sign is how you're going to express it. All right. One more. And thank you. Okay. So will I get what? Will I get into SSSB's college in 2026? I like that question. Ma'am, I'm not sure, but I want to ask if my son hiring Yonkers will get a permanent government job. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. All right. Let me go ahead with the Mystic Love really quick, and then I'm going to take you Alicity. Let me pin you quickly. Go ahead and thumbs up. Show me some love. You are love. And, yeah. What are you grateful for today? One more. Wow. Aquarius through Pisces. Thank you. And thank you. All right. Here we go. We're ready. Aquarius, you got competition. The other woman. All right. So there's a competition here between you. It could be baby mama drama. Okay. Let's go ahead to Aries, crossroads, direction. Okay. So maybe this is the purpose-driven kind of love. Do I commit? Do I stay? You're almost at the threshold. So today, choose one direction and follow that. Follow your heart. Believing in divine timing for you, Taurus, in the right timing. Timing is everything, you know. Do I have enough time? Do I believe in fate, which faith, your destiny is about being patient and your purpose. Faith is fast. It's a fast move with energy, all right? So if you're going to be pulling into your destiny or your fate, which is different. Let's go ahead to Gemini, divine intervention, time for reflection for today. Third-party interference, Cancer. Leo, gambling, taking a chance in love. Okay, if you've been hurt, no more. You're going to take a chance today or over the weekend. Intimacy bonding for you. Virgo, ooh, Virgo, sexy, sexy. Doesn't have to be champagne glass. It could just be you, you know, an emotional bond there. And what are emotions? Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dating and meeting someone new for you, Scorpio. I mean, Libra. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. Scorpio, look for what's hidden. No more black and white thinking. Marriage and sacred union for you, Sagittarius. Capricorn, party and having fun. And Pisces, honesty and truth, Pisces. That's the only way that you could clear your karma. Honesty, that'll break the karmic cycle. And a lot of people are not showing your true self. All right, so don't expect people to overpour and show you their true identity. A lot of people are avoiding and denial. And Sometimes it's better to not show my true self, because then I will have to face some pain. And we all try to avoid pain, but pain is necessary. Is in that expansion that you grow, that you learn, that you heal in the love. All right, and what really love is. The secret to having a good relationship when you are mentally, okay, mentally and physically fit. Let's go ahead. Oh, hey, Divana, Scorpio, Libra. Hey, Libra. Hey, Scorp. And this is Nene really. What she said? I'm getting into, will I get into? Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, you're welcome. Stevenson, you said what? Warehouse forklift shifting and receiving any available for now no income. All right, you'll get it. I'll be right with you. Let me go to Elicity. Ma'am, I'm not sure, but I want to ask if my son hiring Yonkers will get a permanent government job in the upcoming months. In this upcoming months, if you don't mind. Okay, let's see here. Upcoming months. Let's see what we get. We got a lot of cups this month. All right. It's contentment. No more. Government jobs. What we want to see is what we want to see for government jobs is the Emperor. Okay. Is he in school right now? Is he in school? Is he finishing school? Did he apply for any I'm seeing the Hierophant. Did he apply for any assistance, any financial aid? Let's go ahead. Let's see here, one more. Did he get his master's? Because he's got to finish school. 4 Swords. Nine of Pentacles. And the 4 Swords is not it's a card of stability. But will he be able to move here? Man, he's already finished school, yeah. They were showing me school. So we got swords here, and this is when I get the 4 of Swords, it's a card of stability, of course, but it's a card of containment, right? So it's not. This doesn't give me government. This gives me like a driving job or medical. Where is he working? He's not working right now? I wanted to see let me see what shows up here. The 4 Swords is a card of mental relief, mental clarity. Right? Because it comes after the 3 of Swords. After separating from, so there's a worry about money here, stability. But they're showing me here transportation, and they're showing me here with the Chariot hospital. All right. It's not showing me government job. Or it's showing me mail. What is it called? Post office kind of work. Okay. Barista kind of, I don't know what kind. Is he working now? So he got a part-time job here? Because they're showing me like a post office. He had it, yeah. No, but he has a driver's license. The postal work is what I'm seeing here. All right, something that requires him to travel first. Let's see here. This is the postal worker kind of energy. Let me see one more. Oh, he's working, yeah. One more. He has a part-time here. Yeah, and the postal work is, but it's not government opposed to 4 wands. All right, what else? The 8 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands. He's anticipating a way. I didn't get it right away. All right, so what's going to happen? Whatever he's doing now, he's going to be, is he getting unemployment? He might leave that job and get unemployment for a while if he's not getting unemployment. Because everything looks stable, but it could be in a month, okay? I didn't get the cups right away. I get something that gets inspired, but without containment and grounding, we lose this connection because there's a lot of, there's too many swords. Yeah, look at this. All right. This doesn't happen till later on. So he has built a lot of, there's a lot of pressure building. I don't know if he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. All right. But tell him that this is going to come in. It could be in a month. All right. It could be in a month here with this card, but I didn't get government. I got, government. When people work for the post office, it's government job. Could be something, not exactly what he wants right now. All right. Because we got the 3's anticipation, a lot of cups. And yeah. Or working closer to home. All right. Let me see. Yeah, there's so many swords. If I would have got the 4, if I would have got the 4 of Pentacles, because we got something that it's on hold. All right. There's something that's on hold here. I mean, when you get to the 7, it's like there's a test. He's got to go back to take more tests. Whatever this is, he's going to require him to take another test. All right. Let me go to the next person. No love questions. Libra, Scorpio. Let me go to Lloyd, warehouse, forklift. All right. Are you here, Lloyd? Lloyd, come on in, Lloyd. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Felicity Yonkers, my best to your son. Make all his plans succeed in the future. He got a good future ahead of him. At the end of the day, you know, the Chariot says that he will succeed in his plans. And, all right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You know, the Chariot brings you overcoming obstacles, success and plans in the future. And as long as he keeps putting in the effort and moving forward with grace, right? And knowing that, you know, not trying to outforce outcomes and stuff like that, he's going to be blessed. Thank you so much, Felicity Yonkers. Let's go ahead with Stevenson. All right. One thing about the Chariot, there's something here that he's going to have to do different, all right? This is success, ambition. There's sports here as well, okay? But this is the willpower and discipline here, heart and mind. All right. So tell him to pull the worries to the side. All right. They might double his time here, wherever he's at. There's going to be pay in addition to what he's doing to maintain focus. He could even get a paid holiday. And so tell him to stay focused and believe in himself and have confidence. And, you know, he will beat out the competition. Achievement, there are big achievements there. But there's also big travel and transportation related, like buying a car, a plane ticket, a job seeking. Time to continue on. Here we go. 4, Lloyd. One more. No love questions. Where is the love? This is a Venusian Friday. Come on in with your questions. Lloyd, let's tap into the great part for the right spirit of all there is. Everybody's waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I'm going to start doing singles only. Yeah, for the rest of from starting tomorrow. Yeah, good name for a pet rock. Let's try that. A good name for a pet rock. One more. Thank you. Thank you. All right, one more for you. Wow, Lloyd. Thank you. Forklift. Let's see if we get that. Let's see if we get that chariot. We want to see that chariot, but let's see. Let's go in the middle here. Queen of Cups. Four of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And 3 of the Sun. All right, so we at least got one major arcana. 3 of Cups. We got a lot of cups. And you got Pentacles. Let me see what comes out here for you before I give you. All right. The Sun, of course, comes out. There's something that is going to happen in a month. All right. This is the green light for you to go ahead. Have you been putting a lot of applications? You've been putting a lot of applications, right? Forklift, shipping and receiving and available for now. Yeah, okay, because it's showing, that's what it's showing me. You might get hired in a small there's a small company here. All right, with this 10 of Pentacles. All right. This is a slow building kind of energy, unless you're trying to start your own little company there. All right, because this is about me doing something with my family, with a mom here. So you have here a Queen of Cups that's showing up. Okay. Why is that Queen of Cups there? That's what I want to ask. One more. One more. Look, you got it again. This look. This, you got the 10 of Pentacles again. I don't know if you're gonna go up for like a person or an older person here that owns a small business. It's not really what it's not being. It's not nation. All right. It's not like let's say you know Costco's. All right. The Queen of Pentacles shows up. 4 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Cups here. You know, when you get the 7 of Cups, it's like there's something here about a small, but this is not nation owned. Like the difference between like Costco's, Walmart, anything like a big warehouse. It could be that, or it could be something small, something smaller than that. Could be, because it's family owned. You might get that in a family owned or transportation. Well, that is transportation. All right. You got the 10 of Pentacles twice. So, I don't know. So this, I don't know. The Sun gives you a green light, but when this comes out first, and this 7, with that Queen of Pentacles. I mean, that Queen of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles did come out in the other side here. Listen, this is going to be recognition for you. All right. There's going to be an opportunity here that it might not be what you want, but they want you to say yes to this. All right. They want you to say there's something that you really don't want, and that's the one that you're going to have to take for now. All right. Say yes to an opportunity. Even if it's not, even if it doesn't energize, because it's going to stretch you here. All right. So, because this is not slow building. This is all about the green light. All right. There's something here that you're gonna have to do here. Exactly what is. So it's wait 12. Listen, come in 12 hours. Come back tomorrow. I wanted to because this is going. This is going so extreme now. All right. Listen, I want you to understand something. When you connect here with me, right? It's like when you understand tarot a little bit better, all right? Because you don't pick the card, your energy, your behavior is telling you something. Okay? It's like you want to go from this there's something because of course your positive energy is great, but there's something that you're gonna have to do that you really don't want to do. All right? But you could have this ten of Pentacles if you want. All right? The Queen of Cups is all about how intuitive knowing, but it's all about just not understanding if you really stepping into this power, like there's something emotional about you. You know, there's something really, really deep here, and I can't figure it out right now. There's an initiation, there's a withdrawal here. But before you step into this energy, something that, because the sun is, you don't need to prove, just shine. This is about your authenticity, your presence, not overthinking here. All right. I don't know if that's affecting you. Remember that you're emotional and I don't know if this person's supporting you. I don't know, there's something deeper here. All right. Because you got to remember, we're moving through this consciousness. And of course, I don't pick the cards. Your behavior does. This is why I like to be. This is why I like to come live. So if I was reading, if I was reading, if I was doing a reading video, whatever, if there's nobody there, my behavior is going to pick it up because of the things that I read or things like that. So this is why it's good coming live, because I'm looking at your behavior, and everybody gets this card. All right. These are your hopes, your dreams, you could get this. This is not the universe teasing you when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles, but then you have to invest emotionally, inspire. There's something that is not inspiring you, because you got swords, you got pentacles, which is a grounded energy, but your inspiration. There's something here that you're not clicking with. What it is that you really, really want to do. A lot of people don't really believe that they could really get this. All right? The Ten of Pentacles, the universe is saying to you, you know what? I'm not teasing you. There's something that you want to live out, because it's a grounded long-term yes, and that it's not a fast, impulsive one. All right? So this is no short-term excitement here. All right? So any decisions, plans that it's gonna be built slowly and securely. So yes, and it has real potential, but it must be handled responsibly here. Okay. So this is something real that you want. This is very strong energy because it came out twice. All right, that's the tone of the universe. It's not teasing you. It's telling you, yeah, but you're gonna have to learn how to build slowly, because you could have this. All right. And even if it's love here, all right, you're hesitating because you're thinking very serious about this. So don't, I don't know. There's something real serious here. It's like this offer about providing stability, overthinking long term, instead of starting it. All right. You could do something else here. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know if you understand. But what I pick up here is I pick up your behavior. It's telling me something. So, how do I know which card you embodying and what's being activated within you? Because something's been triggering you lately. All right. It's like you pause, you regulate, you choose, and then you walk I don't know, like you got to believe more in yourself. I don't know how to explain that to you. All right? Am I on the right path? Am I doing? Do I shrink myself? You know, something needs to stretch you. And this, whatever this is not going to be, it's not going to stretch you to what you really, really want. A lot of times, are we ambitious or we're not ambitious or we, who inspires you? You got to look for people that inspire you because there's something here because you want to leave your family with this is all about the integration, means combining separate parts of you, of aspects, your personality, your feelings, and your functions. All right, this slow moving energy, and I always get it. All right, what's being asked of you is to be visible, to share, to lead, to speak, to publish. All right, show your face, your voice, say yes to opportunities. All right, this is all about it. This is it. All right, shipping and receiving available for now. So basically, the answer is yes. All right, but the Queen of Cups is not a. When it comes to emotions, you got to understand. When it comes to emotion, it's not a stable. It's not gonna be stable. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, emotion goes fast. It is very intense. Sometimes it feels calm. It rises. It goes up and down. So understanding the emotional side of you, so you go actually focus on this growth that is meant for you. You're meant to live this out. All right. If nobody else have a question, I'm gonna go into what's the T, and I will explain a little bit about emotion so you can understand, especially what's being activated in you. Okay, we're gonna speak a little bit about emotions as I give the what's the T, and I will be moving forward with just singles, and then I'll be separating the energy because I get a lot of 18 to 25 or even 30. As we go into maturity. And when you understand your purpose and what you're supposed to, like how do I embody this? When we're looking at purpose, our journey, a sense of purpose is a journey, not a destination. When you shift in as you transition from youth through adulthood to retirement, mental and physical, to be mentally and physically healthy. If you don't mind, yeah, go ahead. Hey, can you, Libra? All right. Go ahead, Libra. Go ahead, Libra. Go ahead, Scorpio. All right. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be doing singles and I'm going to separate the energy. It's time, singles. And then I think I'm going to leave the youth for later on because we have to anchor. When it comes to having purpose, means possessing a clear, personally meaningful and long-term goal that guides your actions and provides you a sense of direction and contribution. All right. So when you understanding that you are, okay, to the divine order and to the heart of the divine, that you also, how do I accomplish things here? By supporting this creation, right? And returning to that place, which is going to give you just a general. No, you got to ask me a question. You want me to give you a what's the T? Mariah Limari. Mariah. All right. Go ahead and ask me, do you want to what's the T? You want messy truth? What do you want? Are you looking for the truth? This is the truth. One thing about the truth is gonna free you from your karma. The quicker you do it, the better, and the more that's it. Truth is very important. You want to what's the T? Okay. Or you want a mystic love? You want a mystic love or what's the T? Again, they full of exposure. All right. So I'm going to be doing singles so we can understand the heart. I'm going to talk about the heart. I'm going to talk about the heart. I'm going to talk about love. I'm going to talk about this mental clarity. And I'm going to talk about the Three of Swords quickly so we can really have an understanding of what love is. A lot of us are confused. And so when you're young, if you haven't reached that, you have to have the experience. How you're supposed to understand what love is. And a lot of us get confused. And understanding that justice, you Libra, right? Whatever your energy is drawn to for me. No, it's that you don't understand that it is your behavior that's going to tell here, okay? This is why I like to come on live. When I start breaking it down, you start to understand, it's my behavior because we are connected to this field of consciousness. All right, it's consciousness moving consciousness. Is we doing this little dance together as we dance and as we align ourselves with the true universe intelligence. All right, when we get calibrated by cosmic intelligence, and so you are the justice. understanding the cause of law and effect. That is when it's made consciousness. All right. And so this is creation that has happened, connection that has formed, and expansion that is underway. All right. You're supposed to go through that Three of Swords. All right. When the Three of Swords don't show up, you keep adding things to it. And when you meet people, you meet in their old wounds. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's see here. As you go between those realms, justice is the threshold. All right. So you move from inspiration to astral awareness to the truth to emotional inability. All right. Or livability. It asks you to continue to exactly as it is, or is it just? Do I continue like this? One more for you. Yeah, I don't like when people say, oh, whatever. No, you gotta really know what you want. You know what it is that you want. Why are you confused? One more for you. Leah, Mariah, Marie, Leah, Aaliyah. One more. Remember that justice decides whether it stabilizes and it's leading towards self-correct and it ends without drama. So we're going to look at the shadow. Somebody say grudge holder. You got to who's this Capricorn? A lot of Capricorn gets this. Or Cancer. All right. It could be an Aries too. Or you the one that's holding. I don't think that are you holding a grudge? All right. Somebody is. Are you still in bed? Are you dating online? Let's see what else. Boy, oh boy. Let me go to the mystic love. I don't think you're ready. A lot of us are not ready for this. We're not ready to be exposed. All right. Come on in. Share. We're not ready to be exposed. There's somebody that's got a lot of drama. There's somebody that likes to stare the pot and see people pissed off. Holy shit. All right, listen. All right. Let me tell you something about what justice does not do. It doesn't negotiate with red flags. It doesn't negotiate with potential charm, emotional chemistry alone. All right? If something feels good but it's inequitable, justice will cool it. It's not going to punish it. So really understanding your energy. Let's go into the mystic love because you're not giving me anything. I need to go on something here. Or not. We got to let the nervous system settle here. One more. We don't need to go into this whole hocus pocus and using all this. All right? We are just moving energy. That's it. When we put a lot of different layers to the archetype, all right, as you're moving through these archetypes and what is being activated, it changes the whole paradigm. All right, so understanding your consciousness first, raising your awareness and expanding that, so you could get to the truth, right? Because you'd be like, okay, then what the heck am I doing here? What is happening? What is this love about? One more for you. All right. If I continue, is this just? All right. Nothing's going to change, So justice is the law of cause and effect made conscious. Period. All right. Here we go. One more. Oh, really? You got a headache? You got a headache already? There's divine intervention, time for reflection. There's a bliss, happiness. Okay. And are you single? And not committed? And now you got anxiety. Why you got anxiety and worry here? Home foundation and compromise and making changes here. You are part of this. When you step into this psychic water, this realm here, it is just basically your brain moving consciousness. You're connecting to a field of intelligence. All right, knowing that you're calibrated by cosmic intelligence. All right, it's not like if I'm doing a reading alone. All right. Yeah. So you engage. Also, you're okay. Because it's here non-committed, a divine intervention. And what are you reflecting? What is your question exactly? Are you going to be happily ever after walking? So what are you afraid of here? Okay. Because look, anxiety shows up here. What are you worrying? What are you worrying about? You know what you're worrying about? Because you probably don't really know about love. You know, the justice in alignment says, I will not negotiate with inconsistency, not angrily, not dramatically, just factual. This is important. All right, because when you hold a real standard, you stop watching for proof, waiting for clarity. You stop managing outcomes. You let the reality self-select. Okay? So I will only continue with effort, presence, and integrity already present. No testing required here. We all are. Okay, so then what you do with it? All right? By the way, Libras are one of the most beautiful creatures on earth. Let me just say that. Let me just say that. Okay? And so understanding let's look at the tarot. Let's see what the tarot is giving you. So this is a time for you to reflect here, all right? And this is when you spend a couple of days alone to reflect, really to invest in you. You know, to am I heading in the spiritual north, right? Yeah, you guys are. Oh, I don't know. We wouldn't make it in this world if it wasn't for Libras. Woo wee! I could say I got a daughter that's a Libra, and I lived with a Libra for 17 years. Thank goodness. You guys are so patient, and we just feel so bad. You guys take a lot of the responsibility, you know, and so, but we still got to work on some things here, okay? You know, we all are not exempt from the law of karma, all right? And that involves you trying to do the shadow work, all right? So the only thing I can do here is talk about the shadow and how you need to you need to learn how to integrate. All right, and integration is psychology, organizing different aspects of your personality because you might want one thing, but another part of you wants this. All right, another part of you wants to be non-committed and independent, and another part of you. This is why you got anxiety because you have to let that shadow be seen. And then you say to say, well, I mean, you know, because you all know about harmony, love, affection, but you got to understand where this energy is at. Venus, your ruling planet, is in the 12th house of endings. And this is a more spiritual approach. You know, when it's exalted there, it wants to be more compassionate. It's not, I'm not thinking about it. So that might scare you. Even when things are going great, they're gonna scare the pants of us, all right? Out of us. All right? It's gonna feel scary. Like if nothing is dramatic, like we don't have all this chaos and all this, that could set us off. Why? You know? Anything could set us off. Am I doing the right thing? You know, am I gonna lose my independence? Right? So we're gonna work through your shadows here. Then you might get the devil's energy here. All right? The magician, the page of pentacles, beautiful. All right. Hey, Pebbles. All right. Am I? All right. Are you the only one, the solo garden here? You know, you got to be truthful with yourself at the end of the day. Okay? Are you making the right decision? Because you're showing here bliss, happiness, but in the middle are non-committed. I feel too much energy so easily that I don't know what to do with it. Oh, so you are stressed. You're overwhelmed by your driven nature. That's what it is. You're a cardinal sign. You're full of energy. So you're going between inspiration, the mental realm, okay? And that Mars, that drive energy. You don't know what to channel your energy. This is why. You might have your energy scattered. All right? Especially that you said you engage. All right, let's see here. The King of Cups. All right? The Two of Wands. And all right. One more. Let's see if we get a major arcana. No. There it goes. So this is planning a pragmatic approach into love, softer. So things went from being exciting. What's going on here? All right. Are you somebody's trying to stay busy to avoid here, or maybe having a lot of things, a lot of pens, a lot of fires. on the burner. There's a lot of things that you have going on here. All right. So when it comes to wedding planning, am I with the right person? Right. So it could have went from being exciting. All right. It takes time to learn how. It could went from being exciting here to now mental drain. All right. You're overthinking too much. Am I gonna be left? This is gonna happen. Oh my God, what if this happened? What if loop is gonna stalk you? You could go from drinking your tea, you could go from relaxing in your couch, and then what if you a person that might get stuck in a store shopping, trying to decide what I'm gonna buy, how long it's gonna take, I'm gonna travel, so this is inviting you today to take a slow approach, all right, a more pragmatic approach. It's okay if things don't feel like, dramatic. This is an easygoing energy. This is flowing with it. All right. So I don't know which message I want to give you here. No, because we need that. We need chaos. If things are not going, if things are just calm and slow moving, we think something happened. No. Are they avoiding me? They're avoiding having conversation and I staying busy. Like it's like, no. All right. We go through this mental we self-betray ourselves, all right, because we think so much. How hard it's gonna be, the hurdles, how much I gotta overcome. Am I making the right thing? Am I channeling all my energy? The magician doesn't live in that scattered energy. He shoots one direction and he's know that he's in control. He's basically in control of the universal, some of the laws of the universe, all right? So, what is your pragmatic approach here? All right? So we got so you don't get, let me see. So you don't self-betray here. Let me see if I got enough time here. So you went from having fun now to how do you repair the connection? So the spark, you think the spark is gone? Come on, you got to talk to me. I wanna move you in the, so maybe you see yourself as too needy. If you see yourself as too needy, one thing I want to tell you, all right, because this is nudging you that you in the right direction here. All right, just slow your approach. Don't worry if it feels dead or you got to come up with new ideas. No more self-betrayal. If you committed, love is a commitment. Okay, and then it involves your personal growth and how you're going to take care of yourself, physical needs. Okay, do you eat well? Do you sleep good? Do you forgive yourself when you make a mistake? Okay, what about your emotional needs? How are you taking care of them? And what happens if your mental health? All right, so just understanding those things are important. But here, listen, are you too cold? Somebody's too cold and protect, because the shadow is all about protecting your tenderness. Okay, so basically it's telling you what voice is trying to protect, there's a voice here that's trying to protect you from something. So when you judge yourself as too much, there's suppressed power here. So you listen to your inner critics. That voice is the enemy. It's not the enemy. It's the map telling you to go right. A little, but I love him. He doesn't. But it's not that. It's much deeper than that. But you leave it at wait. But I leave it at that. What is much deeper than that? This is where you could express yourself. All right. Love is deep. Love is not what you think love is. And let me see if I got 15 minutes to explain that. I'll be right back. Let me take a quick break. All right, and how you can have those heartfelt conversations when the page of one shows up. All right, you didn't get no juggling or anything. All right, and you got the Knight of Pentacles because if he's not gonna do it right, or if this is you, you're not gonna do it at all. So this requires patience. All right, this requires a pragmatic approach as everything starts to fall into place here for you. All right, but I don't see nothing pulling you back. Track the repeated patterns, all right? So let me go ahead so I can read you love a little bit and then I'm out of here, all right? Remember that your connection is exciting, but it still needs developing here, all right? See it as a new project here. This is creative, all right? It's inspiration, returning after stagnation, learning by rather than doing, all right? Planning and stuff like that. So I'm doing it, all right? So what actually fuels you? If you feel like you're lacking direction or feel starting something, if they delay a message, you think like, come on. All right? Only by this page of wands, okay? It's telling me a lot here. All right? So this is a little door here, okay? Respond with warmth, not pressure, and let them lead the pace, but watch consistently, all right? Receive, don't chase. Be warm, not overgiving. Let curiosity meet curiosity here with this energy. All right. How to respond energetically. But I want to move into the love, the emotion, so you can understand. And then I'm out of here. But I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna extend this live. Ha you is nosy. Just suppressed trauma is all. I just wanted to know, will it get better? Who I'm who said that? Who little, but I love him and he does not. Michael sending love. Hey Michael. No, it's that I'm the truth. And when people need to hear the truth, when you try to avoid something here, okay, just to hate some bacon, it's not that I'm nosy, it's that I want to give you the truth, but you don't want to hear it. And so you're always gonna have these fears. They are gonna come. All right? But if you don't want to hear, I'm still going to explain it anyway. It's not that I'm nosy. It's that you're here, and I'm trying to give you something because you're going to come back. You're going to go through this hot cycle. You really got to understand what really love it does and how to overcome those fears and that anxiety. Because any thought or any dumb taking too long to test is going to send you off the deep end. And you're always going to go through this cycle of really not understanding who you are, what is your purpose, what is going on, how can I calm down, how can I be okay when it's not so dramatic and oh my God, we need all this chaos in our life, how not to become overly dramatic here. All right? I'm just trying to help. It's not that I'm nosy, it's that I'm the truth. And when we get confronted with some truth, we rather try avoid it. We live in avoidance and denial, or not to confront the pain. When you are in another relationship and you're hurt, okay? Your wounds come with you. They come with you. And if you don't put a stop to that noise, child, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, okay? You're going to become a mess. So it's not that I'm nosy, that I'm trying to give you the truth. All right. If you don't want it, it's okay. I'm still going to talk about that energy anyway and understanding how Venus operates in different houses and how it expresses itself. All right, and what to really understand about yourself. If you're trying to integrate, if you're trying to go to that adulthood, you can't do it from a scarcity mindset from from your youth. It won't be a match to what you want in this life. All right. So we're gonna go into a little bit of love, and I will explain that in just a minute. All right. When it's time for us to really grow up and what spirituality does for you, all right, and understanding that, I'll be right back. Hey, Tumbeke. Oh, I am muted. Oh my God. I've been muted the whole time. Oh boy, I gotta go. I did. Thank you, thank you. Oh my God, I was talking about love and why heartbreak feels physical because love lives in the body and it activates. Okay, loss. When you lose somebody, it activates fight or flight, your grief responses, and the attachments, your panic. Your body is creating safety, not just a person. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, I'm here going through all this thing here. Oh, sweat. All right? The mistake people make, they think pain means love was wrong. Sometimes pain means that you touched something real. You know, you grew past an old defense. Pain isn't proof of failure, it's proof of contact. So understanding when love hurts but doesn't heal. Okay, and that happens when there's intensity without safety, exposure without repair, and emotion without embodiment. That's not love's fault, that is an imbalance. All right? So why does love hurt? Because it asks you to be seen. All right? Uh, and it acts of healing, okay, because it shows you that you could survive being seen, okay. So yeah, both, you know, the same part, the same process. So if something in you has been aching and softening at the same time, you're not breaking, you are integrating. And so when you integrate truth here, all right, you holding the capacity here. It means that you're combining separate parts of your things into a unified self, a whole. All right. So man, I read so much already. Oh my God, I'm thinking that but I have to go. I'll be back for all the singles and other people that if you're in a relationship and you take somebody back or you run too quick, and if it doesn't feel intense, it's something's wrong. No, you got to check your mind. And if you think that I'm nosy, don't come in here. Don't do it. All right, because I'm gonna ask questions because I'm trying to help you. It's not that I'm being that's just crazy for people to say that. All right, don't say that. Don't come in and ask. We are live. Understand that we are live. Don't get carried away by the emotion. And remember that emotion is a movement. It rises just like the moon. Understanding that we are going between those cycles. All right, and that it rises and falls. It reacts and intensify. It fades and it goes with your mood, your memory, your chemistry, your fear, and your hope, and it lives in the astral waters. Okay, emotions can be intense, beautiful, convincing, but it's not a stable energy. All right. No, I just check people. I don't mind nobody. I just let you know when you walk up in here. Be mindful. You know, not love is different. It's a choice held over time. Love stays when emotions changes. It shows up even when it isn't high. It's oriented towards love, care, truth. Of course, love is the highest frequency and the highest level of awareness. Okay, and it's in the embodiment of that love that it stays here, even when it's not exciting, and it can feel quiet, sometimes even boring, but it's reliable. So understanding love, but you get so confused by it because you feel like it's supposed to be intense all the time. After you heal, you start taking things slowly. You can start creating the intensity by communicating. To have somebody make love to you, man, is different because you're not used to that. You're used to that intensity, you know. But when you expand awareness through pain, that's the Three of Swords. All right, that is all about changing your perception. Can I hold these two truths? Can they still love me and hurt me? Yeah, because it's supposed to teach you something about yourself. All right, how strong you really are, how you can hold it. But if you're still adding more pain to it, if you're moving so quick to the next person, without having the healing, if you haven't really connect to other people, if you haven't seek support, if you haven't take time to practice mindfulness meditation, if you haven't done anything but run to another person, all right, if you haven't really relaxed yourself, if you haven't really breathed, if you have stress and anxiety, you're not seeking support, all right, if you're not considering professional health therapists that can provide guidance support during healing process, then you're really all right, not really understanding yourself, all right. So a lot of times we can't even avoid interactions with the person who hurt you, especially if you are especially if you have children with them. All right, if you don't remove or minimize things, all right, any gifts, any items, if you still on social media, all right, if you still seeing things that they doing, you're still not healed. You have to understand that if you're not eating, sleeping well, and anything will trigger you. So you got to be mindful of that. So anyway, I'm going to be coming in tomorrow with and anybody that's in a relationship, learn what love is, and I'm going to be coming in really, really heavy and what cards to look for. Okay, when you are healed, when you move forward in love, you start seeing the Eight of Cups, the King, the three cards that you look for. All right. The Temperance, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, meaning that you left, okay, not because you are, not still hurt, all right, because you're still gonna carry some pain, but that you're on a journey to healing, all right. So you leave because you are complete, not just because you're hurt. That's you gotta end that loop, cleanly, all right. Because justice is a quite the truth acknowledged here. Self-responsibility claim, no illusion remain. The lesson has been judged and closed. Justice and karma without drama. And hey, Davis Carter, all right? No, I don't mind nobody. I just like to let them know. Listen, you're so confused because you show with some anxiety and worry. But when you come into space, be mindful. This is why we like to practice mindfulness. We have to. You can't come and ask somebody, oh, you nosy. No, I'm trying to help you. And so you can move forward and trust in yourself. Trust and believe in yourself that you're making the right decision, that the universe is going to self-select for you, that you don't have to go and try to force outcomes here or fit this, because we're people, we got to make our own choice. All right. So if you make good choices, all right. But if you haven't healed yet, boy, oh boy. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Becca. Davis Carter. I see you guys on tomorrow. Come to the singles and just find out how you move forward just a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit slowly here for you guys. All right. Yeah. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. All right. I love you too. Love you more. Bye-bye.